Hello, fifth grade. So today we're going to be talking about division and dividing multi-digit numbers. Now, eventually we're going to work our way to four-digit by two-digit division, but for today we're going to just keep it basic and try to review what we've learned in fourth grade and what we know about division and work our way to that. So I want you to think about division in the sense that you have something and you want to break it into that many pieces. So if I had um, a cake and I wanted to divide it into enough pieces for all of my students to have, then I could say, well, I know I have one cake and I need to divide it into 30 pieces. So I know that I would need 30 pieces, 30 individual sections. Okay. So when we think about division, we're thinking about that object being broken into smaller groups. All right. So I want us to think about just a basic one right now. So let's think about 36 divided by 6, or divided by 3. I'm sorry. If I have 36 divided by 3, now I could think about this as reverse multiplication. I could say, well, I know that 3 times 10 is 30. So then 3 times 11 would be 33. 3 times 12 would be 36. So I know that 36 divided by 3 would be 36. Another strategy I could use, I could say, well, I know that 3 goes into 30. Oh, you all can't see that very well. 3 goes into 30 10 times. So I know that 3 times 10 would be 30. So if I have 36 here, well, I just did 3 times 10 is 30. If I subtract that, I have 6 left. If I take this, carry it over to my next column, now I have 6 here. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 times 2 is 6. I have nothing left. So if I add these numbers at the top, 10 plus 2, then I know that 3 times 12 would give me 36. All right, let's do another one. Get a different marker though. Darker color. All right, let's try 360 divided by 30. So I have 360 divided by 30. Now think about this. This is essentially the same one we were just doing. 36 divided by 3. Okay. So I'm going to draw my little... I always make my box bigger than I need it because I don't know how many columns I'm going to need, because you could start very small or you could start really big depending on where you're comfortable starting. Okay. So then I'm going to put my 360 here because I'm going to be subtracting as I'm adding, or as I'm multiplying 30 times up by different numbers. So I know that 30 times 10 is going to give me 300, because I know that 3 times 1 is going to give me 3, and then I have my zeros. So 3 times 10 is going to give me 300. So I could say, well, 3 times 10 is 300. If I subtract, I have 60 left. I'm going to carry my 60 over. Now, how many times can 30 go into 60? Well, I know that 3 goes into 6 2 times. So then 30 times 2 would give me 60. So 30 times 2 is 60. If I subtract, I have 0. If I add, I have no remainder, so my division is done. That means that 360 divided by 30 is 12. So then I could check myself by saying, well, 30 times 12 should give me 360. And I could do that by, I need a bigger eraser. My box method. So I have 12, so 10 and 2. And 30, I don't know why I needed to. So 1 times 3 is 3. My 2 zeros, 2 times 3 is 6. 0, 360. All right. All right, I want you to try one. So go ahead and take this opportunity to get a piece of paper or a whiteboard or something that you can write on so that you can also practice with the box method. All right, we're going to do 68 divided by 4. 68 divided by 4. So I'm going to go ahead and create my little box, and I haven't finished it because I don't know how far over I need to go, but if you want to go ahead and finish it, you can. All right, so then I'm going to estimate what times 4 do I know I can get as close to 68 as possible. 4 times something. We always want to start with benchmark numbers if we can. So is there a benchmark number that you could multiply 4 by to get as close to 68 as possible? We're going to go with 10 because that's an easy benchmark number. So 4 times 10 is going to give me what? 40. So I can subtract. 8 minus 0 is 8. 6 minus 4 is 2. I have 28 left. I'm going to carry my 28 over. Make it a little bigger for you. Okay. Now, if we know our multiplication facts, then this should just come naturally to us as fifth graders. But if you don't, you may want to practice your reflex just to ensure that you are really prepared when you're working on your multiplication and division. I know that 4 times 7 is 28. So I'm going to have nothing left. So if I add my digits at the top, I have 17. So I know that 68 divided by 4 is 17. All right, I'm going to give you one. This is a you do practice. And then tomorrow's lesson, I will give you the answer and you can check yourself. All right, so I want you to do 98 divided by 7. Okay, so do that one. And then tomorrow we will finish discussing multi-digit division and I will have the answer for you to check.